Hey you guys, I am back with another video, and today we are creating this black and gold Valentine's nail set. I did this in hard gel and I cannot wait to show you guys how I created this set, so let's get into it. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. I know you guys want to know. This set is still doing so well, you guys. I haven't had any issues. The only thing is the shine from the top coat has starting to fade a bit because this is my right hand, so I'm a little bit rough with this hand. Another thing is I've been struggling to get my hands on some gloves so I can protect them better. So the entire time I was filming this video, every time acetone splashed, I was so worried. But yes, I went ahead and stuck my nails on my other hand, and yeah, we've been experiencing a lot of power outages, you guys, and I had a small window to film this video, so I had to be quick, unfortunately. But on the next video I'm going to show you guys how my natural nails look, because I've been getting a lot of requests for that. Now I'm going in and I'm just shaping my nails. They are a little bit too curved for my liking, so I'm just pressing them down so that they're a little bit flatter and more square, because that's the look I am going for today. So I went ahead and did that for the rest of my nails, and also just making sure that they're all the same size. And once I was done with that, I buffed the shine off of my nails. Now I'm going to be going in with my gel brush and my thick builder gel. I kind of like the thick builder gel because it's very easy to work with. Now I'm applying a very thin layer on all my nails, and once I'm done with that, I'm going to cure in my lamp for 60 seconds. Now I wish I had done this step beforehand because my nails are a little bit sticky, but it's all good. I'm just grabbing my cuticle pushers and breaking up some of the gold foils, creating some big ones, some medium ones, and some small ones. I'm going in with my silicone tool, and I'm basically just going to be pressing them down onto that tacky layer of that builded gel. Now you'll notice that I'm strategically putting them and covering up where my natural nail ends, because I'm trying to hide that and I'm trying to make it look more seamless. And I'm going in with the bigger pieces at that point, and then towards the cuticle I like going in with smaller flakes, and then towards the top towards the top I go with bigger pieces. I like doing it this way because then when I'm filing, I know for a fact that I will not file into this gold foil because it is right at the bottom of the nail, and chances are I'm not going to get there. Now I went ahead and did the same for the rest of my nails. Time to be alone, it doesn't mean I had let go. I think that both of us need to be more honest. I'm finding it hard to trust anyone outside of us. Now it's time for the builder gel application. Now there are many ways to do this. But I will say the correct way is to work in layers. But again, because I was running out of time, you guys, the power was gonna cut off. I had to work in bigger beads. I do not recommend doing it this way because you will get like insane heat spikes. The heat spikes were not fun, but my lamp does have a low heat mode, which really helped. You'll notice that the technique I'm using is just floating the I'm gonna call them beads, the beads of hard gel. I'm just floating them from left and right. Also, when I'm scooping the gel out, I'm being careful not to create a lot of bubbles because I do want them to be clear and see-through. And you'll notice I keep scooping up a little bit more beads because I'm trying to cover up the nail just and do just one cure instead of doing multiple layers. Again, I do not recommend doing it this way. It's way better if you work with one thin layer and cure and do another thin layer and cure. That way the heat spikes are not too much. I also just hold my nail upside down, and this is just to let gravity assist me in creating that apex and also help with leveling up the gel. I also like going in with a liner brush, especially by the cuticle, and make sure that everything is nice and sealed, and then I cure in my lamp for about 1 minute. And this is how the nail looks, nice and dry. And I always tap on the nail, and that is such a nice sound. And that is how I know that it is cured all the way through. Now this is the button I was talking about, the low heat button. It's at 99 seconds, so it is great. I went ahead and filed my nail off camera, and I just used a hand file to do this. Now I am just buffing and making sure that they are nice and smooth. I will say the nice thing about gel is that it's so easy to file, you guys. You really don't need an NE file. I really do enjoy working with hard gel. If I'd had to choose between acrylic and hard gel, I'd say hard gel because it doesn't have that strong smell of monomer. But the downside of hard gel is that you can't soak it off. You have to file it off, which can be annoying, but it is easy to file. Now I went ahead and washed my hands and applied lotion, and this is how it looks so far. I was very happy. Now it's time to do the nail art, and as you've seen on the thumbnail, we're going to be doing the V French line. I don't really know what it's called. Please let me know in the comments, you guys. Is it V French or I don't know. I'm gonna call it V French lines for now. Yeah, please let me know in the comments what is the correct term. So I'm starting with one side and making sure that I am creating a nice straight line, and it helps using a liner brush and make sure that the brush doesn't have too much gel on it, especially with black, because it just takes forever to cure and sometimes it could bubble up. So you want to make sure you're not adding too much onto the nail. So we've been really struggling with the whole power situation in South Africa, you guys. I don't know, it's just going out of hand. And basically when one area has power or electricity, the other doesn't, and we have a schedule, and yeah, we basically all know what time the power is gonna go. So it's a little bit inconvenient, especially for me, because I have a specific time I like to film, and it's thrown me off completely. But I'm working around it, and I'm definitely going to be creating more Valentine's inspired nail sets. Now I'm just grabbing my buffing block to remove the shine so that I can do the heart details, and then I'm removing the dust with just a lint-free pad. Now for the hearts, I went in with my dotting tool and I did 2 dots, and then now I'm just dragging that gel down and into a point and creating the heart shape. And I wanted them to be thin and narrow because I didn't want them to touch the sides. I wanted them to look like they're floating when you look at them from an angle. Now this was a process because some of the hearts look big, and I would go ahead and fix the one heart because I would feel like it doesn't match with the other ones. But at the end of the day, I had to give up. I just had to, you know, be satisfied with what I had created. I will say my favorite one was the thumb, even though I felt like the lines on the thumb were not as straight, but the thumb was my favorite. I definitely did struggle with the line work here. I don't usually struggle with line work, but I did struggle this time around. So I went ahead and created all my hearts, as you guys can see, and then I cured in the lamp for 60 seconds. And this is how the nails look after I was done with the nail art. Now I'm going in with my no wipe top coat, and this has to be the most satisfying part of doing clear nails, is applying the top coat, so you can see all your hard work is paying off because they are so nice and clear and crisp. And yeah, it's so satisfying. So I went ahead and applied top coat on the rest of my nails, and I cured in my lamp for 60 seconds. So I'm going to let you guys in on a trick that I like to do when I am using clear tips, because sometimes they're not as clear as I would like them to be. So now I'm going in under my nails with my pH bond. The reason I do this is because if you just add top coat under the nail, it always peels off after a few days. But if you add the bond, it gives a nice tacky layer, and the top coat doesn't peel off, and it makes the nails look super clear. So I went ahead and applied the pH bond on underneath all my nails. After I was done with that, I applied the top coat, and then I cured my nails upside down or facing up into the UV lamp again for about 60 seconds. And this is the final look, you guys. I love how this turned out. I conceptualized this in my head, and I really hoped that it would look the way I wanted it to. Now to finish up the nails, I just thought, let me go outside because the weather is just so stunning. We're still in summer in South Africa and I'm loving it. Now I'm going in with my cuticle oil, making sure that my cuticles are nice and moisturized. And how pretty does that look, you guys? I'm so happy with how they turned out. And this is the end of the video, you guys. Let me know what you think about these nails. Would you rock a black and gold set for Valentine's Day? Let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so you're notified whenever I post. And that's it, you guys. I'm going to see you soon. I'm very excited for Valentine's Day, so I'm going to be creating another set and uploading it soon. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Bye, guys.